네, 안녕하세요, 여러분. 네, 건철러버님, 링메리님, 제프, JMT님, 본 라마님, 네, 사라차님, 캐리님, 얀네님, 네, 모두들 반갑습니다. 안녕하세요. 아, 오늘 연말이죠, 연말. Like this time of the year, 연말, end of the year, almost. Yeah, so. 어, it's snowy outside. 눈이 내리네요, 밖에. 지금 매우 흐린데 눈이 내리고 있습니다. It is snowing a lot, looks like. 예, 춥지 않은지 모르겠는데 감기 항상 조심하시고 네, 오늘 방송 시작하겠습니다. Let's start right away. 네, week number 134. 예, 134번째 주 2023년 12월 30일 네, 한국어 단어 어휘 수업을 시작하겠습니다. 폭설. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much it is. 얼마나 쌓였는지 모르겠는데 눈이 제법 내리고 있습니다. 네. 미미님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네. 네, 오늘의 첫 번째 단어는 외부. 외부. 네, 무슨 뜻일까요? 예문이 6개 있습니다. 외부. The pronunciation is just 외, like why, 외, pretty much, and 부, 외부. Outside or exterior, yeah, exactly, or external, yeah, keep it like that too, exactly. 네, 링메리님 맞습니다. So 외부 공사, like outside or external construction. 네, construction, 공사에서 construction. 레이님 안녕하세요, 반갑습니다. And 외부 압력. 압력 is like a pressure, like pressure. And 외부 from outside, external pressure. 외부 압력. By the way, 압력 can be sounded like 압력. The word pressure, 압력 can be sounded like mean the square one. 압력. Just making sure. 압력. It can be sounded like that. Just for information. So 외부 압력, outside or external pressure. That's what 압력 means. 네, 윤님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. And 건물 외부. 건물 is like building, so you can tell what 건물 외부, right? And 내부 is an opposite word, 반대말 내부, like inside, internal. So 내부 is like 온도차, the difference in temperature. There is a difference in temperature between outside and inside a building. 예, 건물 외부와 내부의 온도차가 있어. 건물 외부와 내부의 온도차가 있어. Learned all about up around this time last year because of ups. Oh, Itaewon. Oh, yeah. During the Halloween. Was it last year? Oh, yeah. 압사 사고, like up pressure. There was a bad 사고였습니다. Accident, by the way. 네, up is like a pressure, so 외부 압력. Yeah. And 회사 비밀, like secret in the company, like inside secret or something like that. Don't let it to be leaked. 새다 is like to be leaked, like from the ceiling or something like that. When it can be like drop from somewhere when it rains, you know. Like 새다. And 비밀이 새다, the secret like comes out, something like that. But don't let that to happen to outside. something like that. 회사 비밀이 외부로 새지 않게 해. And 외부 전문가 is like an expert, but like the expert doesn't exist in this company. So maybe you invited some expert from outside. Then you can say 외부 전문가. So 외부 전문가를 초대했어. I or we invited. And 외부 음식. In a theater or in some restaurant, you can see this kind of word like 외부 음식. Food from outside. Don't take it inside a building, inside this restaurant or something like that. Prohibited. So yeah. 외부 음식 반입 금지. You can tell what it means, right? G can be both passive and negative. Which one? This one or I'm not sure. G. 세지 않게. 세다. 뭐뭐 하지 않다. 세지 않다. Passive. Passive. 않게 해. Negative. Yeah, just negative. No outside food or drink. That's right. 수실님, 마하차라님, 네, 네팔에서 왔어요. 반갑습니다. 나마스테. So yeah, G is negative. So that's right. So 외부, outside or external. That's what it means. And 한두. Can you guess or have you heard of it? 한두. We have 4 examples. 한두, what does it mean? 한두 is something about numbers. It's like just simply 1 or 2. 1 or 2 exactly, Jeff. Yeah, 1 or 2. So bring 1 or 2 of them. 한두 개 가져와. Like 1 or 2 apples. It can be like that. Or like chairs. Or yeah, bring 1 or 2. That's what it means. 한두 개 가져와. And 이 노래, this song, 한두 번, like once or twice. 들었어. I have heard this song once or twice. That's what it means. And 이거, this one, 한두 달, like 1 month or 2. It takes, 걸리다, to take. Yeah, so this one, doing this one takes 1 or 2 months. This is a good one. That's right. G can be passive. No, not really. I cannot think of any example about it. Passive form, so just negative. And 한두 명, 1 or 2 persons. 한두 명이 아니었어. It means it's usually a lot of person, not just 1 or 2. It was a lot of person usually. I went to a store. 너 한두 명이 아니었어. Like there were many people over there. Was there? Many people were there. Or many people disagree about it. Yeah, not just 1 or 2. 한두 명이 아니었어. You can say like that too. G. I have to make sure though. G. 하지 않다. 하지. Passive? No, not really. I don't think so. So. 네, so 한두, 1 or 2. Simply. And 한때. And what does it mean? We have 3 examples. 때 is like a time. And 한때. Okay, 한때 is like when you're talking something about a long-term period. And 한때 is like just one period of time, like this much, not a lot, but a small portion of a lifetime. 한때, like once. You can translate it as just once, but it can just one period of time. So, yeah, this kid here or this guy here, 한때 스타였어. He was a star, like once back, sometime. 한때 once, something like that. So yeah, 한때 스타였어. It sounds like not anymore. Yeah, but still, yeah, 한때 스타였어. Once upon a time. Oh, it can be like that. It can be like that, I guess. But yeah, just referring a small portion of a lifetime. A lifetime, not only lifetime, just timeline. A timeline. I mean. 뭐뭐 해지다. Maybe. Oh, okay. 뭐뭐 해졌다. 해지다. Okay. 얀느님, like. 뭐뭐지다. no. 뭐뭐지다. Are you calling about 해졌다? I'm not sure about that. 뭐 지다. Auxiliary passive verb. At one point. Oh, at one point is better translation about it. Yeah, 한때. At one point, he was a star. Yeah. And 한때 반짝하다 is like to be shine. To shine. Yeah, to shine. Or it last longer. 지켜보다. Let's keep watch. Let's 지켜보자. Let's see. Something like that. It will just shine for once, or it will very popular for just a short period of time, or it'll take longer. Let's see. 예, 지켜보자. 한때 반짝할지, 더 오래 갈지 지켜보자. And by the way, 625 전쟁. It means the Korean War, which started on June 25th of 1950. That's why we call it, in Korean people usually call it not Korean War, just 625 전쟁. So it refers the Korean War. So right after the Korean War, once North Korea was wealthier than South Korea for some time. Yeah, for some time. Yeah. During the Japanese occupation, since there are more resources on north part, that's why they built more factories and power plants on north side. That was part of the reason. One of the reason they were. But the 잘 살다 is like to be wealthy, live wealthy, something like that. So, but since North Korea is a communist country, the growth was very low, and South Korea was economic growth was very rapid, high. So that, so as you know, it's a lot of different nowadays. But 한때 for some period of time, Bukhan was wealthier, just a little bit. Sunday, 4 in the morning, June 25th, 1950. Oh, wow, exactly. Exactly. 만들어졌다. that was a good example. 뭐뭐 해지다. 만들어졌다. By the way, that's just different from just 지. That's why I was kind of confused to explain. Yeah. 뭐뭐 해졌다 is a different kind. So, okay. And, okay, 한때, one more example. I can give you one more example. It's like 한때 눈이 오겠습니다. Maybe you can hear this kind of sentence during the weather forecast. It means during the day. Let's say this is a start of the day, and this is the end of the day. 한때, like just it can be like just for some minutes or for some hours, it will snow. That's what it means. 한때 눈이 오겠습니다. So 한때, a small portion of time. That's what it means. It can be like at one point or something like that. 한때. So, 네. And the next one is 화. 화 is a one syllable word, and it has so many different meanings or usages, by the way. I'll explain one by one. Wow, so many, right? 화. What can you? What? 화. Do you know? By the way, can I ask? Okay, 화. In the first one, 화 풀어. It's like anger, and 풀다 resolve. So, hey, don't get mad. Resolve your anger. 화 풀어. Something like that. And 화를 다스리자. Maybe you can say this one to yourself. 화를 다스리자. Okay, let's calm down. Let's control. Okay, 다스리다 is like to rule someone, or to rule some organization, or to control something. 다스리다. So let's control my anger or something like that. Oh, 화를 다스리자. Maybe you can say like that. So 화, anger. Flower, fire, ization, harmony, picture, misfortune, woe, shoes. Wow, exactly. Yeah, there are so many, right? And 화 in these two is something about fire. 발전, like generating on electricity by the fire. It's like coal plant or oil plant. Yeah, something like that. Oil? Gas plant? 화력 발전. And Olympic, 성화 is like holy fire, like a flame. During the Olympics, yeah, Olympic 성화. 화재 is like fire disaster, some kind of disaster causing by a fire. It's like 화재. Oh, 화성. Okay, I never thought of it, but 화성, Mars. That's right. Yeah, 화성. And 화를 입다 is like woe, like 얀네님 said here. Misfortune, or it can be like a bad luck. 화. So 화를 입다, got a bad luck, getting a bad luck. But almost, I avoid it, but almost I get it. Something like that. So 화를 입을 뻔했어. I almost got a bad luck or something like that. And 이렇게 하면, if you do this way, then you can avoid the bad luck or woe or misfortune or something like that. 확실, just different word, by the way. I never did any of this. 화 is anger. Maybe hopefully you knew it, or maybe you can learn just now. Or fire, 화. And 화, it can be like a bad luck, or it can be like a Tuesday. So now 이번 주, this week, I take a rest for 월요일, like Monday, and 화요일, Tuesday. In short, just 월, 화. So 나 이번 주 월, 화 쉬어. I take a days off on Monday and Tuesday this week. 네. And 화, it can be like a picture or drawings. So 수채화, like watercolor, like a watercolor picture is 수채화. 유 is like something about oil, so oil picture, or like drawing by some oil, or oil color, yeah, 유화. And 정물화, like let's say you're drawing about this pen or this mic, but specific object is 정물화. And 인물화 is like drawing of a person. And 초상화, drawing of someone's face, particularly face. And 풍경화, with let's say you see a landscape and you draw that, that's 풍경화, a picture of a landscape. 풍경화. So 화 can be like picture, drawing. And 영화, movie. 영화 is like movie. 만화 is cartoon, like something about kind of motion graphic, 영화, movie, or cartoon. It can be like that too. And 명화, like it can be either famous picture or famous movie. Either way, 명화. You can understand. You have to get it contextually, by the way. 명화. 화병, anger syndrome. Oh, yes, anger, something like is caused by an anger. 화병. 화병. Or 자화상. 자화상. Yeah, something like you draw yourself. 자화상. Yeah. 화. There are two words for flower. 화. The letter is probably derived from the first character. I'm not sure, but possibly. I'm not sure about that. And 화, Tuesday. Yes. 화 is like Tuesday, Monday, and Tuesday, by the way. Okay, these are flowers. 무궁화, name of the flower, like Korean rose. 수선, was it daffodils? Maybe let's check it out. And daffodil, 수선화, and 목련화, 목련화. There's no English word. 목련화, maybe just 목련. Magnolia, 목련화 and 목련. By the way, 목련 and 목련화, same thing. Magnolia, magnolia. So these are flowers. And 화 can be like shoes, like sneakers. Like sneakers you wear during when you're exercising, 운동화. And sneakers or some shoes specifically for hiking a mountain, 등산화. And running화. Yeah, when you're running, you wear running화. So 화 can be like shoes. And 전문화, 도시화, somethingization. 전문화, like everyone's become an expert. And 전문화, it became specialized. 전문화. And 도시화, like city, 도시화. There weren't many cities in the country, but since there are many cities, 도시화, it became like a city, 도시화. And 자동화, automaticalization. 현지화. Okay, let's say in some country and you get some foreign culture, 현지화, it like localized, something like that. 현지화. So it changed to something like that as 현지화. Or 액화. Egg is like a liquid, so it became a liquid. It's like 액화. Specialization or urbanization, automation, localization. Oh, exactly. 고맙습니다, 제프님. Or 미국화, like Americanized, something like that. 미국화. 네. And 대화, conversation. And 회화, a language about a conversation. That's like 회화, like conversation language conversation. Specifically, when you're learning some foreign language, conversational language, then it's called 회화. And 대화 is like conversation between anyone. 회화, 대화. So hwa can be like a some sort of a speaking or something like that, language. So hwa has so many different usages. So that's about hwa. And the next one is 흑. 흑. You can just pronounce this one as just 흑, by the way, in every case. 흑. So we have 3 examples about 흑. Okay. By the way, when theoretically, when this one is followed by a iung, which has silent consonant, it's supposed to pronounce as 흙이, like this 기억 comes to this silence, so 흙이. But no one does that when it comes to this 흙. Yeah, just 흙이. Everyone just pronounce as just 흙이 or 흙이. 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 So 농사짓기 좋은 흙이야. You can just pronounce this way, 흙이야. Like, because no one does that. No one just do 흙이야. No one does that. So, and 농사, to farm. This soil, this is the good soil to farm or cultivate. For farmers, they have to farm, right? And this soil is good to do farming. 농사짓기 좋은 흙이야. 신발, 흙 털어. Like there's a shoes. And ugly shoes. Whatever. And 흙, like there are many 흙 around. And 털어, let's take that away by brush away or like in 털어. Get 흙 away. 신발, 흙 털어. And 옷이 흙투성이야. It's like 옷 is like cloth. Someone is wearing a clothes. Yeah, just. And 흙 is everywhere. Then 흙투성이. 흙투성이 is a word that just 흙 is everywhere around the person or cloth. 흙투성이. So 옷이 흙투성이야. There are many soils. Stain. Let me see. Stain. Like a stain. Yeah. Stain. It's like like dirt. Maybe dirt. Dirt. Yeah, maybe. A lot of dirt. Or when 신발 흙털, this one too. A lot of dirt. A lot of dirt on your shoes. Take that away. 흙 털어. Soiled, stained. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Lint. I never saw that word. Let me see. Not a lint. As far I understood, the way I understood, lint is more like 보풀하기. 보풀하기. Especially on your sweater, something you can see on your sweater. It's more like 보풀하기. That looks like what it's called as lint in English. Looks like. Was there ads? I didn't know about that. 네, so 흙. Also soil. Soil has like some particles, I'll say. Yeah, all kinds of dirt from soil is around your clothes. Then you can say 흙투성이. So or maybe the drawing wasn't perfect, but it was soil, dirt soil. So 흙, soil in English simply. And the next one is 가난하다. 가난하다. We have two examples. 가난하다 means to be poor, P-O-O-R, poor, like economically poor, something like that. Yeah, so 그는 he 어렸을 때 when he was young 매우 가난했다. He was very poor when he was young. 예, 그는 어렸을 때 매우 가난했다. 네, 50년대 in 1950s 한국, South Korea among world most poor country among it was one. So the South Korea was one of the poorest countries in the world in 1950s. 50년대 한국은 세상에서 가장 가난한 나라 중에 하나였어. So 가난하다, to be poor. To be poor, yeah. And the next one is 고객. 고객. Have you heard of it? 예, 예문이 3개 있습니다. The theme is 1950s South Korean history this time. Oh, yeah. That's right. There are 2 or 3 examples about 50s. And 고객. 고객 is kind of like a customer. Okay, there are. Oh, 하나. It was one. It was one of most poorest countries. So it was one. 하나. Okay, 고객. One of the first word you learn shopping in Korea. 고객님. Oh yeah, customer. Dear customer. 고객님. Hey customer. In very 님. It's like very respecting. No? You're welcome, JNT님. 네, 고객. 손님 is also customer, by the way. And 고객, similar words. 손님 is more closer to visitor, by the way. Visitor, like visiting a shop or even visiting someone's place. 네, visitor, 손님. More like a visitor feeling. And 고객 is more like who spend a lot of money on your company. And my 고객 is like 우리 회사 고객. Someone who buy a lot of products from our company. That's 고객. It's more closer to that way. So they both can be translated as customer, but 손님 is more closer to visitor, and 고객 is more like lawyer, buyer, or something like that. More like that. For your information. And 고객의 재방문율을 높여야 돼. 재 is like again, like repeating again. 방문, visiting, 율, percentage. So revisiting percentage. We have to make it higher of revisiting percentage of our customers. 고객의 재방문율을 높여야 해. 고객 입장인 from 고객's perspective. Yeah, customer's perspective. From that perspective, I don't think it's a good decision. That's what it means. I don't think it's a good decision from the customer's perspective. 고객 입장에서는 좋은 결정이 아닐 것 같다. 아닌 거 and 아닐 거. There's a difference between 아닌 거, 아닐 거. Anybody can guess? 아닌 것 같다. 아닐 것 같다. In this case, I don't think it will be a good decision. Yeah, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. So, and this one is I don't think it is a good decision. The usage is different. So, that's the difference between these two. I was trying to say, explain about it. Repeat business. 재방문. Maybe 재방문. 재방문. Revisit. If that's what you're asking, Jeff. 도라조 이글님 오랜만입니다. 안녕하세요. 잘 지내셨나요? So it isn't versus seems like it won't be. Something like that. Yeah, that's right. It isn't or it won't be. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Between this 아닌 것 같다 and 아닐 것 같다. Okay. 우수 고객 and 진상 고객. 우수 고객, like excellent customer. From the company's perspective, who buys a lot of products from our company. 우수 고객, who spends a lot of money for us. 우수 고객. And 진상 is like more like kind of a slangish, which means 진상 고객 means the customer who complains a lot or who are very angry, complain a lot, like something like that, make you stressful, something like that. 진상 고객. It's kind of like a slangish, but still. 우수 고객, 진상 고객. You can hear the word 진상 a lot in Korean society. So, 진상 고객. 단골. 단골 is simply who visit a lot. I usually buy a lot, or buy frequently, but still more like visiting. The nuance is more like visiting more. And 우수 고객, not only spend money, but 우수 고객 in general, it's just good, excellent customer, simply. So 단골, little different from 단골, I would say. 단골 고객, 단골 손님. 단골 손님, 단골 고객, same meaning. So yeah, 고객, customer, simply. And 과학자. We have two examples. 예문이 두 개 있습니다. 네, 잘 지내고 있어요. 쌤, 질문이 있었어. 예. 한국 시간으로 이 수업은 몇 시예요? 토요일 오전 9시입니다. 토요일 오전 9시 AM. 예. So, 토요일 오전 9시. 네. 질문 감사합니다. And 과학자, what does it mean? 과학자. By the way, 과학, science, and 과학자, scientist. 과학자, simply scientist. 그는 아주 유명한 과학자야. He is very famous scientist. 그는 아주 유명한 과학자야. And 그 이론은, you're talking something about that theory. It is controversial to be a controversy. 논란이 되다. So, among scientists. So that theory is controversial. is controversial among scientists. 그 이론은 과학자들 사이에서 논란이 되고 있어. So, 과학자, scientist. You're welcome, 조아조 이글님. 네. So, 과학자, scientist. And the next one is 관광. Oh, it's hard to pronounce, right? 관광. 네, we have three examples. 관광. 네. 관광객. tourist. Tourism. 관광 is like tourism, by the way. He was a very famous man of science. 과학자. 과학. The first 과 doesn't look like. That's more like 화학, chemistry, something like that. Looks like. 과학자. I'm not expert about 한자 thing, Chinese characters, but 과 doesn't seem like that. So, something님, 네, you're welcome. By the way, 반갑습니다. 네, 관광. So, Paris, Paris, or what do you call it? Like French capital, Paris, and Italian capital, Rome. 또 파리와 로마는 세계적인 관광 도시야. Like tourism city. 관광 도시. Better. There must be better translation. 관광 도시. It says sightseeing city or tourist city. 관광 도시. Made a type. That's right. 과학. Yeah, that's one. That's right. Yeah, 과학. When I see the character, then I can tell that's right. So Paris and Rome is a very famous, like sightseeing or tourist city in the world. That's what it means. World class. World class tourist cities. Exactly. Yeah, Google translation is very developing quite fast, looks like. So not always correct, but so it looks like improving a lot. 예, 파리와 로마는 세계적인 관광 도시야. World class tourist cities. And 위 두 도시, it means two cities above. In this case, you can tell Paris and Roma. It refers Paris and Rome. By the way, the two cities above. 관광 명소. Famous place for tourism. 관광 명소. There are a lot. Like Colosseum or Eiffel Tower or Eiffel Tower in Paris and Colosseum in Rome, probably. And there are many of them, right? Like famous place for tourism. 관광 명소. There are a lot in those two cities above. Getting better due to AI. That's right, exactly. 네. 지금 다시 됐나요? Sorry about that. Maybe snow matter? I'm sure about that, but 지금 되죠, 지금 된다고 사인이 나오는 것 같은데 maybe lag, time lag maybe a little bit. 지금 어디까지 말씀드렸나요, 제가? Fast recover. 네. 감사합니다. Barely noticed. Okay. Okay. So, 작년에 비해 compare to last year, the tourism income has increased 20%. 작년에 비해 관광 수입이 20% 늘었어. 카판갈레. Did I pronounce him correctly? Pronounce your name correctly? 네, 반갑습니다. 나머스테. 네. 네, 이렇게 찾아주셔서 감사합니다. Thank you for tuning in. So, 관광, tourism. And, already the last word of today, which is 살아오다. 살아오다. We have 4 examples. 살다, to live. L-I-V-E, 살다. And 오다, to come, together. 살아오다. So, 살아오다. Two-way. Okay, let's say. Now, he's like a soldier. Rifle. Holding a rifle. Maybe. Okay. And war. The war. This is a war. And he went to war and came back. He didn't die and came back. Then you can say 살아오다. Came back from danger. Then you can say 살아오다. You can use 살아오다 that way. Or you are born and to this point. It's a timeline. 살아오다. It can be like that too. 살아오다. From one point and still keep living in this way or something like that. 살아오다. You can use 살아오다 this way too. So, 전쟁에서 살아왔어. He or she or they came back from the war without dying. 전쟁에서 살아왔어. 전쟁에서 살아왔어. And 나는 지금까지 until this time 그 사실 that fact I have lived without knowing that fact until this point. And there was a fact I didn't know about that for a long time. 지금까지 until this time. That's what it means. 그 사실을 모르다. Not knowing that fact. So yeah, just simply I guess everyone understands what I'm trying to say, but still at this point I didn't know about that fact, like without knowing that fact. And by the way, 지금껏 and 지금까지, when it comes to 살아오다 and 지금까지 and 지금껏, pretty much the same until this point of time. Yeah, 지금껏 살아오면서 while I'm living until this time, 지금껏 살아오면서 이런 기분, this kind of feeling is first time. I never felt this feeling before. That's what it means. 지금껏 살아오면서 이런 기분은 처음이야. Yeah, from the day I was born until now, I never felt this kind of feeling at all. That's what it means. 지금껏 살아오면서 이런 기분은 처음이야. Came to live till now. Something like that. Came to live from some point of time in the past. Something like that. And okay, 두 사람, the two persons. 살아온 환경. Okay. One person, the other person, maybe something different. From the day he was born and until now, like the environment, maybe he lived in a very messy environment. And let's say it's she. Until now, like flowers. Maybe some stars. Like the environment. Live through a completely different environment. Then you can say this one, this sentence. By the way, 반대 is opposite, and 정반대 is like completely opposite. So, those two persons, the environment they live through are completely different. Maybe like that. 두 사람은 살아온 환경이 정반대야. Maybe you can translate this way. Love when there's no English equivalent. But it's hard for me to explain. Oh, we can sort of know what they mean even so. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. It's good to know about that, Jeff님. So, 네, 살아오다. So, I just read along these four sentences. 전쟁에서 살아왔어. 나는 지금까지 그 사실을 모르고 살아왔어. 지금껏 살아오면서 이런 기분은 처음이야. 두 사람은 살아온 환경이 정반대야. 환경, environment, 환경. The surroundings, maybe. Environment around you. Just like natural environment, 자연 환경. It can be like that, 환경. Or just the surroundings around you, environment around you, 환경. Fluent enough. Yeah, that's right, JMP님. So, that's 10 words for today. Just to summarize. Okay. 외부, from outside or external, 외부. 한두, one or two things, things. 한때, at one point or some portion of time. 한때. 화 can be like anger or fire, bad luck, misfortune, or woe. It can be Tuesday. Picture, movie or picture. Flower, running shoes, or ization, specialization, urbanization, automation, and localization, and it came like conversation. And 흙, soil, 가난하다, to be poor. 고객, customer. 과학자, scientist. 관광, tourist. And 살아오다, I explained before. So that's a 10 word today. 얀느님 고맙습니다. 새해 복 많이 드세요. Yeah, New Year comes soon. So 새해 복, everyone. Yeah, 새해 복 많이 받으십시오. What can be this way? Okay, sorry about that. 화내지 마시고요, maybe. 캐리님. 예. That's true. 링메님 and Jeff님. Everything you have done this year, both of you are superstars. Yeah, that's true. That's right. It's been a great. It's nice to hear that. 네, 캐리님도 새해 복 많이 받으십시오. I should buy candy. Haven't eaten. Candy? buy candy. Okay. 캔디 좋죠. 네, 사탕. 네. 사탕 맛있게 드시고요, 안내님. 네. 네, keep going. 2024년, 내년에도 keep going. 계속 같이 갑시다. 네. 그럼 모두들 감사하고요. 추운데 감기 조심하시고, 네, 새해 복 많이 받으시고요. and happy new year, everyone. 그럼 다음 주에는 무키가 기다리고 있으니까요. 다음 주에 모두 뵐게요. 네, 고맙습니다. 네, 다음 주에 봬요.